how to avoid coasting. So we're going to go left at the end of here, and I'll try and give a few examples of what is common with people when they're coasting and learn to drive. So a common thing would be, as they approach a left or right turn or a junction, they're slowing down with the brakes and they're clutching it really early to do something. And here's an example here. We're going to go left, mirror signal left. So anyone else would be braking, but someone who's coasting straight on the clutch at this point. And it's a lack of understanding what's happening to the car, and then they'll come off the clutch and they'll carry on and they'll think they're fine, but it's wrong, because you're not controlling the engine of the car. Because when you're slowing down it, and I'll give an example here, right? So check your mirrors to the right, signaling to the right, I'm slowing down, clutching, changing gear, lift the clutch up and covering the brakes, so the engine's still working. I can cover the clutch, and if I'm not too sure, I can always lower the clutch as I'm braking and stop. But I didn't stay on the clutch on the approach, and that's one example of people coasting. They're approaching what they want to do, whether it be a left turn or a right turn, whether it be slowing down to go around cars, and they're clutching straight away, and it's causing the car to disengage the gears because you're on the clutch. So the clutch is disengaging the gears from the engine, I should say, which causes the car to roll. And if you're going downhill, you're going to pick up speed because there's no engine braking at that point. So while we're driving around, I'll try and go through some busy areas where there's a few more cars. So I'm covering the brake. I'm going to lower the clutch because I can't see. So I'm not coasting, and I'm back gas, biting point, and I'm only on the clutch for so long. I'm not approaching it for 10, 20 seconds. And sometimes when people coast, if they've not been told what's going on with it and how to correct it, then under pressure, and a great example is under pressure on your test, you're going to coast. And it's going to stand out like a sore thumb at that point for the examiner, because if you start clutching it going downhill, the car's going to lunge forward, and it's a bit like the examiner straight away feels the pullback or the pullback into the seat because they're coasting. So they'll start watching the feet more, and you'll get marked for it on the test as a fault, lack of control. And if you're coasting a lot, every time you do it, they're going to start marking you for it, and you could eventually fail your test for it. So we'll do a right turn to this road here. There's a few parked cars, so we're checking our mirrors and signalling right. And you can see there's a van turning, so I'm braking and I'm clutching at this point because I'm giving way. So that's not coasting, that's just giving way like you normally do. Get myself ready and brake off and just take my time following it round, and then back to second gear. So a right turn here, checking mirror signalling, clutch down on the approach. Too much clutch, so you're coasting. That's a fault. It's clear and you're off the clutch at that point. And that's wrong, because you're on the clutch way before you want it to be, because for whatever reason you're thinking, if I clutch I'm not going to stall, I'm in control. But you're not in control because you've disengaged the engine from the gears. So what you should be doing here is, and here's an example, a left turn, centre mirror left signal, and I'll cover the brake because I can't see, I'm checking. So my foot's covering the clutch, but I'm not pressing the clutch because I didn't need to stop. I didn't need to give way at that point. Now, like I said, if I was giving way, the clutch would be going down. So here's an example. I can't see loads of parked cars on the right. I'm going left. I'm clutching it because I can't see, popping it into first gear and double checking, and then a little bit of edging out slowly, holding the clutch still. And that's just normal driving. But like I keep going about coasting, so the more you understand how to avoid it, the better you'll be. So here's a good example here. We're going to go around a parked car. I've seen people in the past, as soon as they go for the brake, they clutch it. And when they know it's clear, they're off the clutch. It's wrong. It's wrong. What you want to do is, if you're not sure, start braking, cover the clutch. So I'll tell you what to do here. So if you can't see behind this car ahead of us, you're not too sure, cover the brake, cover the clutch. Oh, it's clear, carry on going. You're not pressing the clutch down at that point, but your foot's near it, and that's what you want to try to achieve. Okay, so I'm hoping these little tips help you. If they do, fantastic. Watch out for my next video next week, and safe driving.